Hey, hello guys. Can you all hear me? Am I audible for you guys? Mm, hello. Okay, so welcome. So I think you guys are able to see the screens also, right? I'm just checking. Um, so you guys can see both screens, right? My trading view and like CoinSwitch account, right? Good, good. Okay, so welcome to our stream. So we are going to start from today. So we will have every day from now onwards. Mostly after 6 o'clock, we'll try to keep we'll try to test out on couple of days. Maybe today and tomorrow we'll do it on 6, then we'll do it at 8, and we'll see which time you guys are feeling comfortable. According to that, we will be doing it. Okay. So how many of you are in on this Ethereum trade? Anybody took it? Which we done on Discord, the call out. If you're in on this trade, okay, good. So I'll tell you the reason why I took that trade so that like you guys will be easy to understand. So the whole point of this trade is to understand. So this stream is what we are going to focus is going to make sure that like whatever trade we are going to do here, you guys also understand properly and like make use of it. Okay. So during the stream, if I'm not able to find a trade or something, so I will be explaining setups also. Okay, for the coming days or coming weeks, whichever trades I'm planning, I will give you guys an update what I'm going to trade for the coming days or coming weeks, and then you guys will be able to take the trade also. Plus, we will be giving call outs in our Telegram channel where you can take call outs from us, and we will be able to do that as well. Okay, so first of all, we are in on this short trade, which is currently running around $100 profit, $120 profit. I have a little wider targets. I will explain what is the reason why I've taken this trade. So usually when I look for trade opportunity, I identify potential zones where there is a lot of supply buildup is there, okay, in the market. So when I was looking at the Ethereum, so you can see the fall which has happened on the previous days. You can see that like this is a zone where like the price started to okay, so the price is started to reject from this supply zone. That is one reason why I was watching this particularly. So when I started watching this here, so then usually what I do is I want to see some sort of liquidity buildup which is happening here. Okay, so when that happens, like you can see here, the price tried to break out from these zones, and literally it couldn't happen because of the strong supply which was visible here. Okay, so what happened here is then I was looking at the price, then you can see here there is a so liquidity buildup which has happened here. Okay, a small liquidity buildup happened here, and then price again went up, grab liquidity and started dumping from there. So that is the reason why I've taken this trade. So I have taken a short exactly here and kept a stop loss here, and my target is little wider. I'm expecting a bigger move in this Ethereum in the coming hours. Maybe usually I am expecting the move to come by US market opening only. So probably by 8 or 7:30 is the place where we will start to see a good amount of like momentum is going to pick up in the trade. At that till that time, if we are able to hold this trade, potentially we will be looking at a really good profits. So can you tell me one thing like what is your size usually take? Like what is the usual size you guys take? Like how much of your account size you usually risk on your trades? Like 1 to 2% or 2%, 3%. How much you guys risk on the trade? Can we take it now? You can take this trade. There is no issue taking this trade. but the problem is your risk is going to be little wider. That is the only problem. So my entry is here, so it has moved only this much. So if you are fine with that, like okay, I am okay to take this little bit wider from here, if it is okay, then you can take it. Otherwise, if it the price comes again back to here, and if there is a retracement comes here, then you can always look for a trade opportunity here as well. So ideally speaking, I want to see the price to come back here, then take entry instead of that. Usually you guys are risking around 2 to 3 percentage, 2 percentage. So that will be the ideal risk for everybody. So what you need to do is making sure that like you stick to a risk properly. Okay, so that when there is like movement are happening, you should be able to capitalize on it. Like what happens with like a lot of people in crypto is that crypto people will be treating it as like a one time like millionaire kind of thing. So I am not going to tell that like okay, you can make millions of dollars or something like that in one day. And all we are going to do this consistently and make decent amount of return. So but you can see here we are making decent amount of profits with proper analysis. If the price is going to go right from here till here, we will make probably close to, I'll be up probably close to around $1,000. Let's see how this is going to work. What is the minimum capital to trade on futures? So ideally speaking, like you can start off with as low as 5,000 or 10,000 rupees capital. So you can start off with this capital. Once you gain confidence in the trades, then you can start increasing your size. Okay, so that is one thing I would say. So I would say like you can start off with a capital which is like comfortable for you initially, because I know some of you guys will be very new to crypto. So for you guys, it will be uh, very difficult for to adjust to the market. So till that time, start with a smaller capital of 5,000 or 10,000. Then once you gain more confidence, you can start increasing it. Okay. Then how do we trade futures and coins? It's basically very simple, bro. Once you open your accounts, you can select which crypto you want to sue. So basically, I only do three cryptos, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Sol. So once you select your crypto coin, so you can see here there is an order window will be here. Okay, so you can select either long or short here. And once you done that, the first thing you do is make sure that you select this box. From here, you can change your percentage to stop loss. So it will be in percentage. Make sure that you change it to stop loss. Then you can enter your stop loss, and then what is the order value. So the order value you can adjust according to your stop loss. So let's assume that my stop loss is 3230. Okay, on the sell. Okay, 3230 is my, so I can adjust my order value. So I am risking around 140 rupees, $140 here. So instead of that, if I want to risk $280 or something, I can increase my order value here. So to here. So when I do that, like you can see my how much is my estimated P&L for this order if it is goes to loss. So you can adjust your positions accordingly. The CoinSwitch will automatically calculate your lot size and everything easily, and you will be able to take the trade. Got it? So those who came little late, I'm explaining. So some of you guys are okay. So I have put like 10k. Sir, do we have to take the trades now? See, like the entry is like little gone. Okay. So I won't recommend. I'm not recommend you to enter right away. If the price comes back to these zones, you can definitely go for an entry here. Apart from that, like I won't recommend you to jump directly into the trade because your stop loss will be very wide and you will be able to. So in a 10k account, you can start with like a risk of like, let's say 200 rupees or something close to that. That will be the one. I think I given the trade by 645 range. That is the time 645 or 630 range. I have given that trade in Discord. So I have put a 10k, sir. Then what is the minimum capital? See, that's what I've told. So you can start the capital like if you're only focusing on Nifty futures buying, you can start with like a 10k or 5k range. So if you want to be very good at like, let's say if you want to become very really good at like trading crypto, I would recommend is like you should be doing something with like futures buying and you should be combining with option selling. So let's say option selling is going to give you a profit of close to 2% in a week, which means that which means that you will be able to create an around 7 to 8 percentage return in option selling itself. So that is going to give you a good cushion. Okay, so that is going to give you a good cushion for you for your trades. So let's say you will be like, then you can go with like little hard on your futures buying. Okay, so that is what usually I do. So what I do is like I will be focusing on option selling. I will make sure that I have created enough cushion for my trades, and based on that I will be taking my risk analysis. So usually I risk around usually I risk around close to thousand uh in INR I would say like uh, 20,000 range is what I risk. See, I'll switch to USDT. So you can switch here. I prefer to trade in USDT at outside. In order value, it's showing minimum as 50,000, 50,000. See, that is like your minimum. So you can adjust your leverage here and take a position. No issues. Position sizing calculate with like 10k. I will like once like I get a trade opportunity, I will be definitely showing you guys like a 10k account, and I will show you guys that as well. Okay, so let's look into other trade opportunities as well. So if you are interested, so there are probability of a good trade setup is going to build in the uh, most probably you will be seeing a setup is going to get built in Bitcoin as well. Okay, in the today or tomorrow, probably we'll start to see a build up which is going to happen. Okay, so if I feel like if I'm not wrong, the Bitcoin might take another dip. Okay, then probably a reaccumulation will be starting to happen. So from there we will be able to see this another push which is going to happen. Okay, so that is one thing which I will probably looking for, but I currently have a slightly bearish bias only for all the coins. Okay, so especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, I have like I'm looking at like a slightly bearish bias only. So in the coming days, might be like in the future, I might be looking for something like a little more longish kind of position. So today I am actually in on this, right? Only. So again, once again, I'm explaining for the people who are asking. Uh, for people who are asking me about like the trade idea, simple trade idea. The price is coming into this uh, good, okay, good place where like supply is built up. So then I move to 15-minute time frame again. So when this liquidity sweep was happening here, price rejection from here. Okay, that is a place where I entered. Okay, so supply rejection, simple. Can you explain the zone you have drawn, sir? So this is very simple. Like, see, this is the place where the previously a huge supply was here. Like, let's say this entire fall which is caused by the supply which is from here only. So the you can see here the clear structure break also which has happened here. Okay, on 30-minute time frame you can see this massive sell off which has happened from here only, and you can see there like price tried to actually break from here, grab liquidity, which means that the sellers here are very strong itself. Okay, okay. The sellers here are very strong. Okay, so which means that like the price whenever it is trying to reach from here, that is why I am taken. And if you check the larger time frame structure also on Ethereum, it looks very bearish at the moment. Okay, it looks very bearish at the moment. That is the reason why I am having a bearish bias. So if there is a structure shift or something happening from here only, then only I will be able to change the my bias to bullishness. Till that time I will be holding the same trades as here. No changes to that. Video is only up to 720p, bro. Oh, is it? This is my first stream, Noda. I'm also trying to figure out things. I'll make it better by next. Okay, done. So let's say we combine crypto, futures, and option selling. Then with a capital of 50k or 60k, okay, how much will be lower and return you can expect? See, like crypto option selling is going to give you somewhere close to 7 to 8 percentage. Okay, plus another 8 to 10 percentage on futures buying. That's what like we'll be able to take. Okay. Also, sir, what is the leverage should we put in? Like, you can take like 25x as your standard leverage. See, like, leverage is not going to be matter for us. Okay, you can keep a standard leverage for us. We will not be like using extra leverage to make profits. So we always make sure that, like, to understand this thing very clearly. We will not be risking things, okay, more than we can lose. Okay, so that is the priority we are going to do here. So this live, whatever I am doing is to make sure that I want to keep you guys trade like a proper way. Okay, that is the whole point. Okay, to make sure that you guys are trading very on a steady pace. It should not be like I am coming here to do this thing. So usually when you do that, like, you have to make irrespective of the leverage. So you can keep 25x leverage and make sure that your risk appetite is pretty much clear. Okay, so I will do one thing. I'll take a separate video, create a separate video, and I'll put it in YouTube for you guys to understand how to position size properly in futures. Okay. So if I go in between stream and if I start to explain about position sizing and everything, what will happen is we won't be able to focus much on the trade which we are going on. Okay, so I want to make sure that we will initially try to focus on our trades, and I will give you guys a detailed video on how to manage risk and position size on YouTube itself. And once you watch the video, and if you have still doubt, I'll try to take another separate live for position sizing properly. Is that fine for everybody? Otherwise, what will happen is, like, if I try to go and explain things which is not at the moment, which we are actually in the trade, right? Like, if you go away from the trade, if I'm not able to focus, then it will be very difficult. So I will do one thing. I will explain the thing in a later video. Okay. So in Discord, the TP who got us, I think, see, initial TP is same that only, bro. Okay. Okay, initial TP, which is going to be for here is 113. Which was that? Till here is where like 113 range, this range, correct. This is the place where like ideally I will start scaling out. Okay. Okay. This is something which you can trail. Till here you can trail aggressively. Okay. Can you also create some, also try creating some strategies too? Yeah. Hi, bro. Is it this applicable for new batch started yesterday? You can watch the sessions also, bro. So you can learn a lot of stuff from this live trading. Okay. Please, sir, position sizing, future lot explanation, and all separate video. Yeah, I'll do that. In the coming weeks, I'll try to make videos. So what I will do is, like, I'm noting down all the suggestions which you guys are giving for the stream now. So I'll make it better every day. Okay, that is my promise. So this is my first stream also. I'm also stream. I usually do streams only in like Discord, no? So this is my first stream for first time for me also in YouTube. So what I am also very new to things. So what I'm trying to do is I'll try to make it better. So ideally, say, like, I would say like the minimum capital is like close to 5 to 10K range. You can start off with futures buying. So if you want to do both futures, option selling and buying, I'll say keep it around 25K. Commission on in CoinSwitch is better than, yeah, I would say it's similar only, bro. I'm not saying like we have like a better commission, but the good thing about like CoinSwitch is that like they are going to give some offers for our team. Okay. Okay, so I in the coming weeks I will give you guys some offers as well. Okay, so CoinSwitch is planning that like the people who are attending the live, we will give some offers for you guys as well. We are hopefully we will be able to pull out that. Like, I'll try to give you guys that thing also in the coming weeks. Okay. How to join Discord? So Discord is mostly for masterclass members. So once you join the masterclass, you will be getting access to all the classes, daily live trade, Indian market trading, and as well as that all those things. Can you cover option selling? Option selling lives will be taken by Christopher. So I will be mostly focusing on futures buying. Okay, so I am more of a buying buyer. Okay, so I would ideally I would say okay, so I would recommend like on the few on Fridays our sessions are going to be on option selling, so you can come and discuss about option selling on those lives. That will be much more useful for you guys in terms of like option selling. These lives which I am going to do is going to be mostly focused on futures. Okay, so regarding the trade, I am going to give you guys couple of key levels, and if that happens after the live is ended, make sure that this particular level you are seeing. Can you guys see this particular level which I marked in the screen? No, masterclass is focused on Indian market, crypto, and futures. Okay, can you guys see this level? So this green level which I marked is a very important level. Okay, if the price is able to break below this range, okay, and able to sustain, which means that the 15-minute candle has to close below this range, and if it is closing below this range, then we will be able to trail your SL to CTC. Okay, CTC means your entry becomes your SL. Okay, so you have to make sure that if I am not here and like let's say there is a big candle which is like close like this below on 15-minute below this level, you can move your stop loss to cost. Okay, so when you do that, like you will make this trade risk free. Okay, that is the whole point about like trading. We have to mitigate our risk properly whenever we are trading. Okay, if we are like mitigating our risk properly at all the time, it is going to be very easy for you to be in profit. The only problem why people don't make profit in the market is not because of they don't know how to trade or anything. Majority of the strategies in the market will work. The main reason why people lose money is because of their emotions. So this live and everything, what I am going to help you is that we'll make sure that your emotions and everything is controlled and we'll trade like a professionals. Okay. Uh, so can you guys tell me like how many of you are in the trade and how much profit you guys are up currently? Yeah, we'll add one more crypto model up by $40. So that's nice. Anyone else? Point 0.4. Nice. Any others? 150 rupees or crypto model. I placed a limit order, but could they not enter because I entered late? That's fine. Okay, that's totally fine. So that is a good thing which you did. Okay, that is a really, really good thing which you did. Like you didn't chase the trade. Okay, which is a very, very good thing. Okay, so usually what happens with people is that when there is some profits are running or something like that is happening for any traders, what they do is like they will jump into the trade. So you didn't do it, which is extremely good that you are controlling your emotions. That is like you should be proud of yourself. Okay. So usually people don't do that. Like they will just go jump into the trade directly. So which is good. So don't worry. Market is not going anywhere. We will be here, sitting here every day. We'll try to find trades every day. So if you didn't find a good trade today, hopefully we will be able to find some quality trades tomorrow. That's good. ETH already took entry before, sir. I'm at 9% profit, so it's I'm at 9% profit, so it's 0.5. Oh, that's good. What is a decent capital for crypto ideal equity capital ratio? So I would say like you can start off with the 10K capital, bro. Then you can increase. So if you take one more trade, please let us know, sir. I joined late. I will definitely update you guys. Usually whenever I take, I will update my trade. So definitely, I will share my trades and everything with you guys. Okay, so This is also one which I've shorted. Okay, so similar logic only. Play price is like rejecting from this one. So if anybody is interested in a short, this is probably one you can take. Zol. Okay, which because it's still near our entries, you can keep a stop loss here, and target can be set near this zone. Okay, Sol is near our entry zone itself. Okay, so you can look for entry opportunities in Sol. Okay, so those who missed the crypto trade, you can see it is, for me, Sol is still near my entry itself. So same idea, same logic, everything is same only. So if you have missed your Ethereum trade, you can go with your Sol trade here, which usually you can go with this one. Okay. I am applying in IPO earnings good income. Can I continue it or invest in crypto and more? See, like I would say, like you can diversify. So if you are making if you are making a decent amount of capital or like returns from like IPO investing, that is really really good. So what you can do is like whatever profits you are making, you can take little profit out of it and do crypto as well. Okay, so that way like you will be able to trade. Same bro, like Sol traders basically the same explanation as we are doing here. Okay, whatever we are doing in the crypto Ethereum, it's basically we are doing here. I just taking this supply rejection which is happening from here. The Ethereum moved from it. It is Sol is still there only. So you can look for an entry here. Though some people were saying that like I missed my entry in Ethereum. So those who are like missed the entries in Ethereum can look for an entry in Sol, which will give you a better entry here. Rather than running behind the Sol Ethereum, you can always look for an entry opportunity here. That will be better. Okay, whenever I take an entry next, I will definitely will show you guys a trick. Okay, a fake limit order also works if it is okay. A fake limit order, I didn't get you, bro. Like how to place orders. So let's assume that like I want to buy an order. Okay, so let's assume that like I want to take an order in Zol. Okay, so let's assume that like I want to buy at market orders. Okay. So first thing is I want to see what is my stop loss. So my stop loss here is 143.50. Okay. So you go here, then you can click on here. Okay. Then change the percentage to this one. And then you can add 143.50 as your stop loss. Then go here and see how much you are risking. Okay. So how much ever you are risking, you can adjust accordingly here. So if I am risking $120, it's fine. So but like usually I risk around $250 per trade. So I will be increasing that to $200. So you can see here I have like entered into 20,000 as my order limit. Now if I sell limit, what will happen is it will get executed at the current market price. Okay, this way you will be able to place orders and my risk will be like fixed only, so that like I won't be like losing a huge amount of money. Okay, so my risk is going to be pretty much safer on this one. Sir, what are your thoughts on about like shorting new coins? I've made quite some money in that. Are there any strategy that works well? See, like I personally don't trade like a huge amount of like takes trades in this one. Okay, new coins. I only trade stable coins now. You can see like bro guys, please don't change it to INR and USD. This is my account is in USDT because of like some other reasons. Uh, you can keep it in INR itself. Make so that will make sure that like you will not like get any TDS. Okay, keep it like your leverage at 25x itself. If the capital is less than like 20k INR, should I change the currency to INR? You can do that. Like it's fine. Like just keep it as like in INR itself. You can trade. No issues. Trade idea and order placement and everything is same only. Nothing changes. So I'll do one thing like tomorrow and after tomorrow I'll come with an INR account and I will show you guys how it is done in INR also. Is that fine? Good. So I'll take a small account. I'll show you guys in INR so that like it will be easy for you guys to understand in INR terms also. Cool. Probably with a 10K account itself. So majority of you, how many majority of you are trading with like close to 10,000 rupees capital, right? Sol hustle is simple, bro. Like Sol, I will wait till here, this zone. Okay, if I start to see this zone is breaking, that is where I will change it. Okay, so I will try to do a trade in like INR accounts as well, so that like for you guys it will become much more easier to understand things. Okay, so any other doubts apart from like I know like you might be having doubts on CoinSwitch platform. Like apart from that, like tell me your doubts on uh Nitish Kumar resigns as CM of BR. Definitely he will resign because he will doing his next step in tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or something like that. No? Capital for option selling, you can like maybe close to 25,000 is okay. Like now the coins which has increased the leverage for like option selling, so you can comfortably trade with like 25K itself. Okay, that will be good. Same time, bro. 6 o'clock. Okay, so 6 o'clock itself, like you will be having lives. If any changes, I will definitely guys update you guys one day prior itself. Okay. Oh, want to know? See, like leverage is basically the exchange is giving you extra money to buy big positions. That's it. If I tell you guys in indeed, very simple. Coins are just better, bro. What is the maximum capital for option? What is the maximum capital? That is a very tricky question. You want to do how much you want to do? Tell me. No queries as of now, but planning to learn from you. Definitely, I will teach you as much as I have possible. Okay, that is my guarantee. So whenever I take a trade, whatever I am going to do, I'll make sure that I will be giving you a clear example with an explanation so that like you guys will be learning from it more than like trying to come here and make money. I'll make sure that like you guys are like going to learn from it. That is my priority. We will be making money, we will be trading live, we will be making money, but the most important thing is like end of the day you should be making a lot of learning out of it. 5 lakhs is fine, bro. You can definitely comfortably do with that. Okay, please do INR session as it will be helpful for me as nothing about crypto. Definitely, I will do that. I'll try to organize that as well. Okay, let's look at the trades. Ethereum is like comfortably holding off. So one thing I've noticed, like I know this is a very weird thing, but like okay, so what I do usually is whenever I'm planning a trade or something, this is something which you guys can. There is a lot of correlations which happens in market. Okay, so one thing I've noticed is whenever there is whenever there is US market, okay, US indices, especially US 100 and US 30 showing weakness, that will definitely get reflected in uh, Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is something which I've noticed in the past, and I know like it sounds very this thing, but I've been noticing this, especially whenever you start to see weakness coming in US 100 your Nasdaq, that is getting reflected. So you can also like look into this as confluences. Okay, I just asked one more question. How many of you are in on like Sol? Anybody in on Sol? Okay, what is your entries, guys, on Sol? Sol TP is this way. This is what I'm targeting. Okay. Okay. So everybody has like similar entries, which is good. Our target will be this range. Okay. 138 it should be your target. Keep it at 138 as your target. If the market is like showing weakness, definitely we'll be able to capitalize on that one. So keep around 138. And one very important thing about Sol is like make sure that if this low, okay, the moment this low is taken out very strongly, you can move your stop loss to CTC. So which is like your low at 141 if it is 140 range, 140.8 range if it is breaking down, and if it is able to comfortably sustain, definitely you can move your stop loss to cost. Okay, make sure that you do that risk management even if I am not here. Okay. How many of you are like taken both trades? Okay, all is all. Okay, good. Somebody asked me about XRP. Like I don't have like any strong bias on XRP at the moment, bro. I usually trade only these three things. Okay, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and you Sol, which is one I found it like very price action friendly. You have placed the limit order. Huh? Okay, let's hope. The problem is like with the problem with like limit orders, you will be praying for it to come back. The other guys will be praying for it to go down. So guys, don't blame me. Okay, if the trade is coming back up for like limit orders, it is AI creations is the one who's like trying to make against you. So I am not responsible for your losses. So he will make sure that like you so your enemy is AI creation. Mr. AI creation is your enemy. Okay. If it comes back. Okay. The trade is moving pretty nice. Hopefully we will be able to gain some decent profit. Okay, currently I am at like $220, which is good. Hopefully we will be able to see this low getting broken in Zol as well, and this low is taken out in Ethereum as well. So the trade is going very strong. Are you guys finding this live educational or friendly? What is your feeling like? What do you guys feel about the live? Like, I'm just asking because like this is my first, so I just want to know you guys able to understand things properly from the live, or are you finding any difficult? I know like you will have confusions about like coins and all, but like apart from that trade perspective, I'm just asking like, are you guys able to understand things properly, able to follow the trades properly and all? Okay, that's good. Yeah, confusions I'll try to make you guys clear in the coming weeks. Okay. So I know like some of you might be like good started only. So I'll make sure that like you will get like the basics will be cleared properly for you guys, and make sure that is sorted out properly. So in this live, if like see, Arnav, it's a problem is like in this trade live, this is mostly uh we will be focusing on trades. Okay, so if I go and try to explain the basic stuffs here, what will happen is like we will lose focus on the trade. Okay, our primary focus and like sole focus for this is going to be making sure that like we are trading in this one. So I will make like whatever suggestions you have want to have, or like any extra videos or something you want, I'll definitely make that for you guys separately. Take time on you guys. Yeah. First day, so not able to get harder around all the concept, trying to keep up with it. Good. So we'll slow and steady. Everybody will be getting into track. So you can see here from the live the trade which we are currently going with, like around almost we are touching $300. How much you guys are up in the trade? Ethereum and Sol combined. $70 or 70 rupees. What is it? 8% there on Sol. Wow, nice. Good. It's a start, no? $70. Good. $27. Awesome. Good. That's happy to see. See, I hope like you guys are understanding, okay, understanding the trades properly here. That is the whole point. Okay. If you're able to understand the trades properly, definitely I will be able to make you guys a profitable trader in the coming lives. Okay. So make sure that I will explain for people who have not attended the live in the initial time. See, I have only taken this trade based on the supply rejection which is here. Okay, so what I did is like I waited for the supplies to come, price to come into the supply, deep supply. Price came here. Then what happened is there is some liquidity build up was here. Then price went above, grab liquidity at the rejection. I've taken the entry here. Same thing which is I've done in Zol also. You can see here in Zol. What happened here is in 30-minute time frame, you can see the price is coming back into the supply, strong supply. When here price got rejected, that is where we started taking the two trades. Both trades are currently running in really good profits. Hope you guys understood. Got it? Everybody understood the trade? Okay, look at the move which is happening. Look at the move. We are close to $400 up now. Sol also is moving beautifully, which is awesome for our first life. Previous liquidity is what I will usually target as my this one, bro. So you can see here clearly like our trade is running pretty much solid way. So I will be looking for very nice moves which we are able to capture with like a very simple concept. Okay. Now, definitely you can start shifting your SL to BE. Definitely you will be able to shift your SL to BE and hold your trades. I'm not shifting right away because I have little more wider target, but you guys can shift your stop loss to CTC and hold your trades. Sol also is moving beautifully now. So Sol, if the 15-minute candle is closing here, okay, Sol, if the 15-minute is closing below this low, shift your SL to CTC and hold your trade. Okay, shift your SL to CTC and definitely will be able to capitalize on the bigger moves without taking any risk. Okay. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to wind up the session for today, guys. I will meet you guys tomorrow at the same time. So we'll hold the trade as it is because we have shifted our SL to CTC now. So it is a risk-free trade, which is currently running at like close to $350, and the other one is trading at like $40 in profit. So we will be holding this. So currently we have two trades which is running, which is one is Ethereum short and one is Sol short, which is we have taken from the supply rejections. We have moved our stop losses to CTC, which is cost to cost. Now this trade is completely risk free. Ethereum is currently running with around $350 profit, and I've taken a smaller risk on Sol. I've taken how much profit we will get weekly. It is going to be dependent. Usually we can target for like 4 to 5% for a week. That is what I'm expecting to happen. So hopefully we'll be doing that. CTC means cost to cost, bro, which means that our initial SL will be shifted to your stop loss. Stop loss will shift to your entry. Okay, that's it. So you will shift your stop loss from here to here. Okay, so I'll end here now. So the traders, any update on the trades, I will put it in Telegram as well as in Discord also. So see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the live. Bye bye guys. Take care.